Hi there. I'm Pastor Dave Deckard, and welcome to our series of videos on faith and suicide. Now, people are going to ask right away, why are we doing these videos? And the fact that we're asking shows the reason we need to. Granted, the topic is sad, it's tragic, it's hard, it's awkward to speak about, whether you're thinking about it in the abstract or whether you've undergone personal experience with it. And because it's sad and it's awkward, we don't talk about it much. But just because we don't discuss it doesn't mean that it's not happening. Statistics tell us that in the year 2020, 47,000 people in the United States died by suicide. That works out to about 130 people per day. Now, suicide is the 12th leading cause of death overall among the U.S. populace, but it is second among children ages 10 through 14, second also among people ages 25 through 34, and third between ages 15 and 24. And even though the overall statistics say that the suicide rate has declined in 2022, it is rising for young people. Suicide is not an abstract, disembodied issue. There are people in this congregation who have lost loved ones to suicide. I myself underwent clinical depression in my late teens and early 20s. And while I did not attempt suicide myself, I do understand what it is to stand on that brink. Suicidal thoughts grow in isolation and in silence. Now, these videos will not pretend to fix anything or to define anything perfectly. What we want to do is provide a voice in that silence, a connection between faith and the issue of suicide, a connection between people and people, between church and people. Suicide is not a they issue. It is an us issue. When we look around, we want to know that people understand, that people care, and that someone is walking together with us. Let's explore in these videos the idea of faith and how it intersects with this important issue so that we can be together in these circumstances, no matter how dark or how isolating they seem. While faith does have something to say about suicide, it's important to note that none of us makes it through this alone. If you're struggling with suicidal thoughts at this moment, there are hotlines on the screen. You can call one and someone on the other end will listen and try to connect you to someone who can help. If you're struggling with these issues in general, you can feel free to call our church office and I'll do the same. I'll listen and try to connect you to someone who has the expertise, the time, and the calling to make sure that you are accompanied through this journey. And that's really the point of all of this. We don't want you to just hear silence or experience fear when you think about the issue of suicide. Instead, we want you to know that you are loved, that you are connected to a church, a community, a world, and people who do care, who do want to be there for you, who will take the time to walk alongside you through this difficult part of the journey that many, many of us have walked before and have had to walk alone. We hope that you will join us for our later videos. Until then, may you be blessed and may you be able to see the love that is always there for you.